Yo, Philly 254 living life. Back at it. So what's up with the lies of P Demo? Well, I'll tell you right now, off top, I didn't do a how well does it play kind of video on this because it played well. Like I didn't have to make any changes whatsoever. So just FYI, if you want to check it out, you don't have to do anything. No proton, no special protons, no in-game graphical changes. Matter of fact, I think I went and turned some of them up just to see how well it played, and I didn't have any issues in either. So it plays well. But what's up with it though? So I played it, did my thing. I didn't finish it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't finish it. And there's a reason. It wasn't because I was out of time. It wasn't because it was, I just running short. I wanted her to get this video out now, man. I just didn't finish it because that game, it's hard, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a Souls like type of gamer. That's not my jam normally. I didn't play Elden Ring. I didn't jump into Elden Ring just because I knew that wasn't for me. That ain't my kind of game. So did I have fun playing it? Yeah, it was cool, I guess. The movement's kind of, again, I'm not a Souls-like gamer, so forgive, my noobness when it comes to these type of games, because that's what this type of game is, FYI. It's basically like it's a Souls-like. So it plays like Elden Ring, the difficulty, the movements and whatnot. I didn't really jump into, like I said, didn't jump into those type of games, so I didn't have a whole lot of experience. When I say a whole lot, I mean zero experience. So I jumped in there just to see what was up. This is my idea to see what these type of games are like. I didn't really want to jump into them because I don't like games that are hard for the sake of being hard. But I was ready. I was ready to do it. And spoiler alert, I died. Like a lot. Like a lot. So when I said I didn't finish it, it's because I just got frustrated. Like, man, F this. Let me go play some Street Fighter 6, man. Let me blow some steam. Now I'm mad. Now I play Street Fighter 6 pissed off because I keep dying at a game I don't really know that well. So, hey, man, you can, make fun of me if you want. Go ahead and knock yourself out. The comment section is right there. But I'm just going to throw it out there. Now, all that aside, was it actually fun, though? Aside from the constantly dying part. If you like these type of games, I think you would like it. I think it was pretty cool. I like the little lore trying to throw in there and whatnot. It's pretty cool, whatever. No issues whatsoever. And for what it was pretty fun. The game kind of explained how the fighting system kind of worked and whatnot. At the very beginning, you can choose three types of ability. I don't say abilities, but three types of fighting styles or weapon styles you get. I don't remember the exact name of each one, but they basically went from fast and nimble to balanced to powerful, not just power strikes and whatnot. I chose power strikes. I immediately felt like it was a little slow for me, and I feel like maybe I should have chosen balanced or fast and nimble instead. But whatever. I just rolled with it and went with power strikes. I may play it again just to see what fast and nimble does for me, because I don't know, the combat just seems kind of slow to me, and that's just me and me thing. That might be these type of games how they typically work and operate. From what I've seen when I was watching like Elden Ring gameplay footage, the movements were kind of sync up in that way. They just tend to be kind of slowish. So that kind of gives you time to kind of dodge, roll or whatever, and parry or block or whatnot. So it's kind of that kind of jam. Then of course you got to keep in mind, which I didn't realize this at first, your weapons do lose durability. So there's ability, so you can use your arm to sharpen your weapon up, and that way you stay, that way it stays in tip-top shape. Otherwise, I think you can't block, and certain moves are not available when you lose durability and whatnot. I didn't realize that at first. I was over there swinging, and it kept telling me, "Hey, your weapons are getting kind of dull. You might want to do something about that." And I was like, maybe I got to find a station and sharpen it. I didn't realize it was just my arm. Eventually, I did realize that and kind of started sharpening it and whatnot. But just kind of FYI. You get certain abilities or certain types of strikes. We can kind of learn them. I think learn them, but use them as you power up or whatnot, as from killing enemies. And you can definitely go ahead. I'll say go ahead, but you can definitely do moves where I guess you can sneak up on enemies and they take more damage. It's like a little slash mark that appears on their back when they do that. Man, there was one part I was playing this game, and I was like, man, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of dying and starting all over. I'm just gonna run on down there, run past all these enemies, because just FYI, when you do die, you start over from your last start point. And that was like, man, F that, man, I ain't doing that. So after dying multiple times, once I got past one particular enemy, and finally beat him. I got to another section and did a little save point, and I got a little further into that, past that save point, and I died, right? And I was like, cool, I'm not doing all this again. I'm running past all these enemies, because eventually I figured once I make enough distance from them, the game's gonna kind of just reset them, put them back to where their patrol points are, and I can go ahead and move on. No, man. I ran past all those enemies. I went to fight someone else. I had to fight someone else, and I turned around, and every single one of them was still. I got jumped, man. Just go throw it out there. They jumped me. They jumped your boy. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was fighting an octopus, and all 8 arms were just hitting me, man. I didn't know what to do, and I think that's the point where I was like, you know what? F this. I'm playing Street Fighter 6. Now, don't take my lack of not liking these type of games as the gospel of this game sucks. Nah, I just don't like these type of games. The actual game for what it was, I can see the appeal to it. And I feel like if you like these type of games, or at least interested in trying it out, this would be a nice free way of doing it. That's kind of what I did. I was like, let me see if it's exactly what I thought it was, or is it actually more fun? I was kind of giving it, a bad rep in my own mind. I tried it out, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like dying all the time, man. Now I will say, and I can kind of get this part. This part I will get. So this dude, and you might see him on screen. Yeah, you see him on screen right now. This dude gave me the business for a while. I died quite a few times versus him. But so I will say this: when I finally beat his ass, I felt that, man, got your ass. Man, I honestly thought this dude's got to be a boss. This dude was not even a boss. He was just another dude. He was just big. But I can get the appeal. I remember when I beat him, I said, oh, I see why people like these type of games, because you will get your ass whooped for a while, but then when you finally get that one dude who's been putting them hands to you, it feels so good. So I can get that. I can respect that. So I would say, if you're interested in Souls-like type games, or if you're kind of on the fence about these type of games, never been your jam or whatnot, you don't know, this is like a nice free way of just testing it out and see if this is something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're interested in just this game, period, check it out. It's definitely, like I said, for what it is, it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun. I give it that. Now, like I said, it wasn't my jam, but, hey, if I don't vibe with it, that don't mean it ain't fun. It just means I don't vibe with it. Anyway, check it out for yourself. What's up with Lies of P? It told no lies. I think it told from the jump, hey, I'm a Souls-like game and I'm going to be difficult, and it told no lies on that. So check it out. Now, if you like more Steam Deck news, walkthroughs, gameplays, live reviews, like and subscribe. Cruise through the playlist. And I'm out.